a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The bits.
Hey, welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite Doctor Who buds, Donna Noble.
And the doctor? I guess.
But Doctor Who?
Well, that's the question, ain't it?
No, it's us. Hi, everyone. It's your favorite meme beans back to talk about I almost said Percy Jackson. Steven Universe.
And Percy Jackson.
That is like listen, here are the four characters that make up my brain currently. Percy Jackson, the Doctor, particularly either the David Tennant or the Peter Capaldi Doctor, Spider-Man, and Steven Universe.
I'm proud of you.
Now, dedicated Doctor Who fans will be like, which David Tennant do you relate to more? And I relate to the sappy gay version,
Yes.
the 14th Doctor.
I think they're all the same. I think it's just David Tennant.
To be fair, are you caught up on Who?
Yes.
Cool. So, hey, spoilers for an episode that's been out for like 4 months or whatever, but the episode where they're in that ship and at Deep Blue Yonder, I believe it's called, and they're just talking about how Isaac Newton's hot, and David Tennant's like, oh, is that who I am now? And Donna's like, it took you long enough to notice, buddy.
How gay are you for Shooty? And
Shooty is, I have said this, his doctor fucks.
like literally fucks.
Literally fucks, but also like fucks in terms of he's such a cool guy.
Yes.
He will befriend your grandma. He will fuck he'll fuck Harry Houdini. He'll flirt and dance around in a skirt in a nightclub because fuck you, why not?
Literally, it's like, who is the Doctor? The Doctor fucks now, guys. Did you know that?
One could say Doctor Who.
Are we a Steven Universe podcast or not?
I mean, maybe we are, because if we are, you know what we're here to look at today, Charlie?
A really horny episode.
And that's because we're looking at Season 1, Episode 30, Island Adventure, which premiered October 23rd, 2014. This is like the day after my boyfriend's birthday.
Awesome.
He would be, I know how to do math. He would be 16, question mark? Yeah, 16.
Wow.
Because he's 16, starting to find his way. Got a new job, gonna start at the mall today.
Oh my goodness. You're ridiculous.
Thank God I'm on my own for the first time. Because I'm 16 and love and sweet and it's growing up so fast.
So we're on an island. There's supposed to be a gem monster, and then we never find it. Or at least, the gemstone. What the fuck, guys? That's it? We just, go around an island for 2 seconds, and it's like, guess we didn't find the monster. Oh, well.
I'd expect this from Amethyst, but not from Pearl and Garnet.
Yeah. Just like, oh, well. And then Amethyst does a jump scare on Stephen when they transport back.
Which, I swear, I don't even need to look at the trivia. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a reference to The Fly.
Yeah, no, it is a bughead, so that would make sense to me. You're right. We're gonna find out when we get the trivia. So Steven's like, can I tell my friends I'm the Warp Master? Like, that's it. He's the Warp Master.
I know you said Warp Master. I thought you said Warp Bastard.
He's the Warp Bastard. Yeah. So who does he go to tell? His best friends in the world, Sadie and Lars.
Who are both like, Steven, shut the fuck up. Even for Sadie, it's usually not what she's like, but they're both like bored at work and she's like, please don't come in with your nonsense.
I mean, like, she's gonna get him a donut, and then she has to go over Lars, who's like sleeping like so much that like across the way that she can't even get around him, bro.
And then she because of this, she accidentally trips into him, and he wakes up and he's like, "Ah, you woke me up. I just fell asleep." And it's like, God, Sadie, what do you see in this man? What do you see in this man? We're gonna spoil a little bit what happens. She like makes it so that they get stranded on an island because she has the hots for him, I guess. What the fuck? How? Why him?
What do you see in this man? What do you see in him?
Something.
Yeah, Lars doesn't get good until much later. Right now, he's still just annoying as shit. Sadie is cool, but she needs to get her priorities straight. Or gay, maybe. Just get her priorities gay. So Steven's like, hey, you know what you two need? Instead of bickering, you need a vacation. And since he's the warp master, he takes them to the random island that they found before, which according to the wiki is Mask Island. I don't think they name it in the episode, but that is like, it's a setting that comes up a few times later, I think, in the show.
Yeah,
Is this not where the watermelon Stevens?
I was about to ask. I'm like, is this not where the watermelon Stevens are?
I think it is. They go to the island. It's like, okay, cool, it's pretty, but like we're not gonna stay here. Lars does not want to be here. We go back to the warp. The warp's gone. It's gone. It's disappeared. Where could it possibly be?
It's kind of giving TARDIS. We were talking about Wild Blue Yonder a little bit ago. It's just what if the warp pad had to like repair itself? It just went away. That it had a had system inside of it.
I love that like Steven and Lars just don't notice that it's covered by leaves. Like,
Yeah, okay,
it.
listen. Between the two of them, they have half a brain cell.
I know, but I'm also just like, man, you guys are so fucking dumb.
I mean, a little bit. But it's okay because now it's time to, get used to the fact you're going to be stranded here for a while. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and they get some rock pillows.
Rock pillows. Oh,
like,
gosh.
why?
Yeah. The next day, Sadie is like hunting for fish, and Lars is trying to find a signal on his phone. And Sadie gets like really pissed off with Lars because she's asking him for help, and he's like running around being like, I don't have any signal, I don't have a bar. And so she accidentally stabs a fish. Or I'm sorry, 3 fish. She stabs 3 fish. They have food. They have dinner. Woo!
Also, what is Steven using here as a fishing rod? He's trying to use his like toes or something, and he's got
that is, I don't know if it actually works or if it's based on stereotype, but I've definitely seen cartoon characters be like, "Hey, let me dip my toe in the lake, and fish will come bite my toes."
No, he has like the thing tied to his toe, is what it is, because he's got bait. He's got the little happy worm that he's like, it's too cute. None of the fish want to eat it. Like, bro, why don't you eat the worm? Eat the worm.
I don't know, man. I'd have to get really, really desperate to,
slimy yet satisfying.
Yeah. Oh God.
But the fact that Sadie just being annoyed is what gets her to kill a bunch of fish. So, they cook some food. They made food. Fire. It's pretty cool.
Humana. That's racist. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that's racist. There. I was gonna go for like cavemen. I think I'm accidentally doing like Native American. Oh gosh, I'm not racist. I swear. This is, for some reason. Listen, Sadie. Holy shit! All he did was roasted the fish. You can't really fuck it up. You'll smell when it starts to burn. He's not some savant who knows how to cook really well.
Except as we learn, many episodes from now, he actually is.
Is he? Is this something I forgot?
Yes, this is something you forgot, apparently. Like, I mean, you're right. Any doofus could probably cook a fucking fish. But also, Lars is like, actually like a secret chef. And that's a thing. But he's really embarrassed about it because he's like, oh, this isn't cool. Like, I wanna be like cool or whatever.
Lars and the cool kids.
Hey.
And then we get a nice song, which I remembered. It's, be wherever you are.
I like the song, but I do not like this episode.
Isn't this such a beautiful night? We're underneath the 1,000 suns. I forgot how to sing this song.
I very much
Why
enjoy
don't you
this
let yourself
song.
just be wherever you are?
How fucking long are they on this island?
Good question. Apparently not enough that the gems aren't looking for Stephen.
Apparently, maybe time works differently on this island. I don't know.
Weebly, well, what if they were just gone for like a day and a half or whatever, and Lars is just freaking the fuck out?
I feel like I want to count the amount of times the sun goes down in the sequence.
Probably like 4 or 5. They're there at least like a week, which is wild because Steven's there. Steven has wild ass hair in this episode.
Yeah, it's a while.
He it grew big.
It grow big.
It grew
Uh,
big.
they're eating lots and lots of fish.
Hey, that's good protein. Depending on where this island is, they may or may not be succumbing to a bunch of mercury poisoning. But even then, here's the thing about mercury poisoning: it's very severely what's it called? Like, yes, mercury is a problem. It's A, I believe, a different kind of mercury. B, it's such a minuscule amount of mercury that you can eat like a can of tuna every day if you want. Nothing will happen to you.
Yeah, but also like maybe this is where Lars actually got the cooking thing. I don't know. I know I need to look into that. But like he starts actually like cooking like stuff for them, like stuff with the fish. It's not just cooking the fish over the fire. He makes some stuff. Slowly, everybody starts undressing more and more as the episode goes on because like Steven's pants have become shorts. I think Sadie's pants have become shorts. Lars is taking off his t-shirt and giving it to Sadie now.
Oh,
She's
hey,
wearing his
by the
shirt.
way, I just realized this. I just remembered
Yeah.
this. Hey, since we're not really on Twitter, here's the thing that blew up on
Oh.
Twitter. The renewal of Steven Universe is like a big topic of discussion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, hey, if that happens, we'll still be doing this podcast
Forever.
forever. Hey, maybe we'll be cool and maybe we'll be cool kids and we'll get like interviews and screeners.
Good shit, good shit. We love that. We love to see it.
Good
So
shit.
back to this montage. I'm sorry. This is such a fucking long montage where Sadie and Lars, as they're slowly getting dirtier and grimier, they're getting closer together. They're snuggling in their sleep. She gets hurt. He bandages her. This is so horny of an episode.
And it all.
And
Hey,
then Lars is
so
on his phone again.
yeah, Lars is on the phone again. Wait, did you talk about the Sadie Lars kiss?
Oh, I was just about to get there. He throws his phone in the ocean. He's so fucking upset that there are no bars. He just wants to go home. He's just upset and sad that he'll never get back home. And she's like, "Oh no, you're homesick. I'm sorry I trapped you here," basically. Even though she doesn't say that yet. Yeah, and then they're so sad. They bond and then they kiss because I guess sad equals horny, doesn't it? Is that
Kind
how
of,
this
yeah.
works?
I mean, isn't that how it works? You ever just been so
Yeah.
sad you get horny? No, okay.
He's like, don't you ever get lonely when you're with around other people?
And then
And then
he
he
just
kisses her?
fucking smooches her and like what the fuck is this? Oh, and then Steven's still in the background singing like the last line of the song.
Yeah, and then he's just
Be
like, oh
whoever
yeah,
you
people come into my
are.
bedroom all the time. Like, who cares if I'm watching you? Whatever.
Steven, please. Steven.
I think I forgot to mention Steven now has like a hula skirt on of leaves. Like, his pants are gone. No more pants, boy.
And this is when they find out that the gem monster has been there the entire time. It's just invisible.
Hey! The fact that it didn't bother them for like
A week or
a
whatever.
week. The thing is, you can still see the gem. The monster itself is invisible, but you can see the gem.
It's kind of really weird that you can still see the gem. I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
you need to.
we don't even know where the placement is.
I guess you need to like that. The looks of it is like it's like in its stomach. I guess question mark.
Do we know what type of gem this is?
No, I don't think we do. Do we? I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now. Nope, there's nothing listed.
Wait, no, it says Moonstone.
Moonstone. What the fuck?
Is the antagonist.
She's
Also
later
known as the
healed.
invisible gem monster.
Okay, but Charlie, where the fuck is your segment about where's your the crystal classroom gems. Where's classroom gems for Moonstone?
Fuck you.
Why won't you talk about Moonstone? It's a Moonstone. Anyway, so Moonstone is in a pit, right? And
Yeah, they're gonna meet in the pit.
They're gonna meet in the pit, but first they run through the forest, and Sadie is like, "Oh shit, we're in danger. Shit's in danger. Let's go to the warp pad." And Lars is like, "Hey, what the fuck? You hid the warp pad, so we'd be stuck here on this island." And everyone goes gasp, and then Sadie pushes Lars into a pit where the monster is. The gem monster.
The gem monster.
Here's my big fucking question that I had while I was watching this fight. Why is it Sadie that's fighting the gem?
Because Steven couldn't be bothered.
Because can Steven even throw a punch?
No, because Steven is just like in awe of like his ship. This entire episode, he's just like, man, I ship Sadie and Lars. That's just it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, this is.
And then he's also like, Sadie, you're so buff and strong, you can kill fish, so you can also kill this gem monster, or like poof it or whatever.
Poof it. And they leave. They leave. Steven compliments Sadie's awesome fight. Lars tries to compliment her too, but she's like, no, don't read into that. You're done. You had your chance. Except not, because she still gives him chances later.
Yeah.
And the episode ends with them warping away and Steven like, we should do this again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Steven.
Shouldn't
hey,
they do this again though?
No, they shouldn't. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Robert. Oh, we're going somewhere? Where are we going?
We're going to the Crystal Temple for some trivia.
That's going to be great audio. We love it.
Welcome to the bread bank. We sell bread. We sell loaves. We got bread on deck, bread on the floor, toasted, roasted. Shut the fuck up. Listen.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Robert. Guess what?
I just need a baguette and a brioche. What up?
Guess what? Whoever wrote this wiki knows how many day and night transitions there were. It was apparently 10 days that they were on the island.
At New York Comic Con, there was a sneak peek of this episode. When at which New York Comic Con? Because I might have seen the sneak peek then. Oh, okay. So if you click on the New York Comic Con section of the wiki, it just takes you to the New York Comic Con Wikipedia section.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Like the Wikipedia itself.
Did you know that this is one of the most heavily censored episodes?
Holy fuck! Wow. Okay. Wow.
But like in foreign countries.
In foreign countries.
Okay, we had that episode where we talked about the censored stuff. Now I need to know. Censorship, Steven Universe. I want to find.
All right, but hey, while you're looking for that, hey Charlie.
Yeah.
Did you know that the title of this episode, it could be a reference to the Adventure Island series or even the Islands of Adventure theme park at Universal Studios? Anytime I think about Universal Studios, I think about the fucking Cat in the Hat meme where they're like on that slide and and it's like, and the boy's like, this is amazing, it's like an amusement park ride, and the Cat in the Hat turns to the camera and is like, you mean like Universal Studios? Holds up to ching.
We love that. Yes, Robert, you were in fact right about Amethyst's face in reference to the fly. Okay, let's see. What was censored from this episode? I need to find this out now. The kiss, the fact that she kissed him on the mouth again, and how Sadie pushes the stick deeper into the thing to kill it. Yeah. The fact that the pushing it deeper because it didn't die is like censored out specifically.
Brother. Oh, brother. When Lars makes a statement that he's like, hey, let's burn the island, it could be a reference to the novel Lord of the Flies. That's the story that I read once in high school. I haven't read it again since, but it's like, hey, what if a bunch of kids were stuck on an island and then like killed each other or whatever?
Yeah. You remember that?
I remember. I remember when Percy Jackson had to read that in Sea of Monsters, and then his final was, "Hey, everyone, go out to the schoolyard unsupervised for an hour and try not to kill each other."
Exactly. That's exactly how that should go, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just checking to see if there was anything else that was taken out, but it seems like that's most of what was taken out from this episode. God, I forgot how long this This fucking wiki page is so long. Censorship in foreign countries. This is a reference to Predator? Okay,
Probably
interesting.
because it's an invisible monster and they have mud and Charlie, have you ever seen Predator?
I've never seen this. I
It
don't know anything.
it is one of fuck. There are the two. So there are two buff foreign men who were big action stars in the 80s. You got Stallone and you got Arnold. I don't remember who is Predator. I think Predator is Arnold, where they have to like fight, the Predator. Hey,
Okay.
so when Steven is wearing his little grass skirt and his, short statue and his short that and he, he's short, he has black hair, it makes him resemble Master Higgins from Adventure Island video games. Has the same words as
Okay.
Island Adventure, but Mr. Higgins wears a cap and no shirt.
Yeah. This is. I guess it's a reference. That makes sense. Okay. It's like, let's put a grass skirt on him. It's a reference now. Hey, there's a Teen Titans Go episode that also is called Island Adventure.
And then hey Charlie, what's this word again?
I hate you. I can't.
So for the continuity, this episode probably
Continuity.
continues off the friendship of Lars and Sadie from where we last saw them in Joking Victim, where not good.
Yeah, remember Choking Victim. Oh yeah, so the name of the island is actually revealed in Marble Madness, so that's not for how many episodes? That's like season. Okay, it's still season 1. It's episode 44, so it's not for a little while. Hey yo, Steven does in fact need air to breathe.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
I didn't. But hey, when they're fighting the Moonstar, Sadie gets the scar on her face, which leaves a permanent
Yeah,
mark that she still has on every episode following this episode.
she does. She does in fact have this scar for the rest of the series, and we love to see that. We love it.
We
Okay, but
love
also the
continuity.
fact that this is like Steven still needs air to breathe because he's human. And I'm just like, how many times have we talked about the fact that Steven's gone into places where there's like almost no air? What is this? What is happening?
Steven is just Goku. I keep saying this.
I mean, you're right. You should say it. Steven's Goku.
Yes.
Yeah. So hey, Robert, who you giving your pearl point to?
I'm giving my Pearl Point to the big fish that they killed and ate. Probably chock full of protein. Protein.
Like, I want to give it to Sadie for like the ending of the episode, but not like the fact that she stranded them there and almost got them all killed. She stranded herself and her friends, but also she was very badass. So like, I don't know. I guess I'm giving my pearl point to Sadie, just because. Anyway, I don't like this episode.
Not a particularly good one.
I like the song. I just don't like the episode itself. It's very conflicting for me.
But you just gotta be wherever you are.
Yep. That you do. And our question for the episode.
Who would you spend time on? Listen, all a deserted island. All in all, they have food. It's beautiful. They have water. They have shelter. I would spend 10 days on a deserted island.
Who would you spend time with on a deserted island? Would you spend time with me?
Probably that or my boyfriend.
I mean, we're the same person.
Don't say what the fuck? No. Either or if I could spend with multiple people, I'd be like, hey, let's get the Rhinoverse group together for 10 days.
Let's just get the League on a deserted island.
Let's just get
and
the
then we
League.
turn it into real Camp Half-Blood.
Camp
And we just
Half-Blood.
like LARP for a week.
Let's just bring our microphones and we record a bunch of podcasts.
You know what? If we had the electricity to do so, I feel like we would. Bro, you want to record on a deserted island?
Yo, bro, let's record it. Let's record on a deserted island, bro.
If you could record on a deserted island, would you?
Mayhaps I would.
Yeah. So that's an episode of Steven Universe.
Fuck yeah, concrete. All right. Hey, Charlo.
Charlo?
Yeah, Charlo.
Char-Hai.
Little Hi, Little Ho.
Yo.
Oh, you didn't watch Stuart Little as a kid.
I don't know what's happening.
Little Hi,
I'm
Little
sorry.
Ho. Little Hey, Little Ho. Or Little Low,
Little
I forget.
Ho?
Yeah, you're a little hoe. Anyway, if every podcast were perfect,
We wouldn't have the bits.
goodbye.
I am a goodbye. You can follow this podcast socials at The Bits SU Pod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our Diamond line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms, and I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Damn is spelled D-A-M. If you want to hear more from me, check out one of my many podcasts. I have a Once Upon a Time podcast called Entering Storybrooke, a Kim Possible podcast called That's a Sitch, and an Oseman Verse podcast called The Truum Grammar Book Club.
The Bits is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features great podcasts like Burn Before Reading, a podcast about shiterature, where your hosts, Christina and Leela, cringe about writing.
I'm Christina Kahn.
And I'm Leela Hilton,
And this is Burn Before Reading,
the podcast about shiterature.
We're here to examine the terrible writing we did when we were younger.
Like that school project you were really proud of.
Or that poem you wrote when you got dumped.
Well, how about that apology letter you wrote to your mom when you got into that fight?
Or the song you recorded before you knew how to write music.
Okay, don't at me. And we're here to talk about other cringy literary topics along the way.
Like the Library of Alexandria.
And Dewey Decimal.
His name was Melville Dewey.
Oh, well, do we want to get the clips rolling?
I don't think I ever recovered from this in terms of being cool.
Why did I say any of this?
I do like the drama.
So there is actually quite a bit to unpack here.
Oh, all this drama was so addictive as a teenager.
There's no punctuation to it. I'll start with that.
I actually have no memory of this.
There were so many lies that I was telling.
It's not terrible.
No one really taught me how to write a good short story.
That was a journey.
Listen to Burn Before Reading
Every Wednesday, wherever pods are cast.
Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. I sound like such a deadpan tenant. Because if I try and go a little bit more into this, I sound a little, well, it's just a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Pretty boy. Pretty. What else is it? Alonzi. What else does Tennant say?
I was so proud of myself for knowing what Allons-y meant before, because I took French.
That's French. It means,
Let's
go.
Deus Ex Media.